y'all feeding us pastries for breakfast and we still had to pay full price?
This is a lunchbox.
I think it would be empathetic if you guys would stop the whining, lack of empathy for Jamaican.
What in the audacity, privilege, and entitlement is going on?
These people have family members.
They have homes that was probably destroyed. You done booked during a hurricane season. What did you expect?
I really want to shout out the Ryu Palace, making sure that I was safe and fed.
So why couldn't we leave when y'all feeding us pastries for breakfast and we still had to pay full price to stay here? Like, come on.
May I ask where you're going now?
We going to get something to eat.
Everything closed across the street. Everything closed. Gas station, shopping mall, everything closed.
So what are y'all doing for gas? You all knew this storm was coming, right? So you gonna give us bag lunches, bag breakfast, some pastries? That's so disrespectful.
God, I couldn't believe this when I saw it. You know, they're facing a hurricane.
Oh my God, the whole ocean's on the street. This is Jamaica right now.
These people should be with their families right now. They should. Meanwhile, they're taking care of you. Why? Because they have a job and they want to make sure they come back from this hurricane situation to a job. So what are they doing? They're taking care of you. No appreciation. None. Sitting there with screw faces. Like, have you watched the news?
Again tonight with breaking news, Major Hurricane Melissa is gaining strength and posing a catastrophic threat to Jamaica and other parts of the Caribbean.
I'm sure televisions are still working. Think about other people. What's going on in the country? So many people are displaced from their homes. Like, I'm looking at it, I see roofs knocked off. Maybe your hotel was okay. That's what it is. Because I saw some hotels. Woo! Unrecognizable. It looked like something else other than a hurricane. You know, like when those earthquakes hit and everything just crumbled down and rumbles. I saw hotels look like that. And you have some nerve.
You all knew this storm was coming, right? So you gonna give us bag lunches?
We'll go anywhere in the United States. We just need to get out of Jamaica. Please.
All-inclusive resort. Okay? This is a lunchbox.
I firmly believe that one of the functions of mass tourism is to further divide the global working class. We're seeing this division currently in Jamaica, where tourists are expressing their anger at hotel workers for not having certain foods and services ready to cater to them. This conflict is on purpose, and I'm going to use Marx's concept of a labor aristocracy to describe why. I released a video a few days ago describing how mass tourism allows the working class from the global north to go to the global south and feel like kings for a day, specifically when staying at all-inclusive resorts. There's a reason why all-inclusives seem to be so accessible, so cheap, so easy, everything's figured out for you. That exists so that workers from the global north can easily save up and take a quick and easy vacation to somewhere tropical, enjoy themselves for a few days, then get back to the capitalist grind. This is the labor aristocracy, workers in the global north who have much more privilege than workers in the global south. And part of that privilege is that they're able to be paid more in the global north because the companies that they work for outsource the grunt labor to the global south, where a slave class exists with no labor protections and can therefore be heavily exploited to do a lot of labor for almost free or for a very low cost, which then frees up the revenue of the corporation to be able to pay workers in the global north much more. Now here's the thing, workers in the global north are still oppressed by capitalism. They are still victims of capitalism, but comparatively their lives are a lot more comfortable. So long as they toe company line, they can pretty much coast through a comfortable life. But that comfort comes at the expense of workers in the global south. This is a reality that many workers in the global south are acutely aware of, but that many workers in the global north are ignorant to. And they take that ignorance and the promise of being king for a day that they've been sold by the all-inclusive resort they're going to be staying at, and then behave in oppressive ways to workers at the resort destinations who are there to wait on them hand and foot. Tourism system then ends up becoming a point of friction between these two classes of workers. The labor aristocracy from the global north, whose much more comfortable life in the global north makes them more susceptible to buying into modes of capitalism, tell them it's okay to exploit the workers that are already being exploited by the hotel that they're working for. When the labor aristocracy travels to the global south, they lose sight of the fact that they themselves are also an oppressed working class. And feeling like king for a day makes them believe that maybe if they just work harder, they can be kings for more than just a day, maybe a week, a month, a year, their lifetime. So their vacation actually ends up being effective propaganda that makes them more willing to buy into capitalism because they've tasted unlimited privilege for a few days. That system that they feel is much kinder to them as a labor aristocracy is brutal to the workers in the global south, who are the recipients of a much more brutal form of capitalism than the labor aristocracy ever experiences in the global north. These divides create a lot of friction, and that's what we're seeing at the resorts in Jamaica. You have these groups of working class people, but only one segment of them believes that they're not working class, and they wield that privilege against a group of people that they have more in common with than the kings they're trying to be. Mind you, while all this is happening, real estate developers are preparing to grab land in Jamaica as they often do after an ecological disaster. A disaster, mind you, that is created by the systems of capitalism that the labor aristocracy is so eager to buy into. So while the working classes fight each other, the real movers and shakers of capitalism steal land, buy up property, gentrify entire neighborhoods in Jamaica and the Caribbean, and then blame that entire process of gentrification that can only be carried out via policy and huge amounts of capital on the most visible scapegoat, the belligerent tourists, aka the labor aristocracy that tried so hard to become kings for a day. This is where the largest trick is played. Belligerent tourists are easy to blame because they're loud and they're visible, and they make a perfect distraction while real estate developers and private equity firms buy political elites and colonize the land. The worst part, they're going to build an all-inclusive resort that you will go to next year. The entire cycle will repeat again and again and again. Kindly see below for resources on how you can help communities in Jamaica. Thank you so much.
Heard a small voice. So why couldn't we leave when you're feeding us pastries for breakfast and we still had to pay full price to stay here? Like, come on.
May I ask where you're going now?
We going to get something to eat.
Everything closed across the street. Everything closed. Gas station, shopping mall, everything closed.
So what are y'all doing for gas? You all knew this storm was coming, right? So you're going to give us bag lunches, bag breakfast, some pastries? That's so disrespectful.
People are out there, they're trying to get their minds ready for what is to come because they know that this is not going to be normal for them. I think it would be empathetic if you guys would stop the whining and listen to the locals, follow the directions, and trying to stay safe. One of the most irritating things I've seen about this storm is all of these foreigners that is on the land in Jamaica, on the ground, complaining about everything that is taking place, that is going wrong for them. The lack of empathy for Jamaican citizens that are there, that is actually going through one of the worst natural disasters that you can think of in this lifetime, certainly probably in mine. Nobody is looking at the fact that these people are about to lose everything, include some individuals losing their lives. All they can complain about is little water in their room. The locals in the hotels ain't giving them what they want. There's no room service, there's nothing. And these are people that left their families and they're actually at work. And people are complaining about giving 1 stars to hotel and all that. Like, people really and truly give 1 iota about your 1 stars. The fact is, there are so many people that are out there now in a critical state because these winds and whatever Melissa is about to bring is going to ruin major infrastructure on that island. It just goes to show a lack of empathy and, more importantly, the privileged mindset that you have allowed to develop over these several years.
They have no clue, right? America is not really affected right now. What's going on in the Philippines? I'm sure many of you have saw it, right? The earthquakes are coming through, and where I am now, the big one. They keep talking about the big one. A bunch of earthquakes just hit Davao, also Cebu. Didn't happen in Manila yet, but we had some off the southern coast. Not quite by Manila, but here is where the main trench is, the Manila Trench. And they say it's getting ready to erupt soon. Well, I plan on not being here when it happens because who wants to go through that? A 9.0 earthquake. Could you imagine that hitting America? You have some places, Florida goes through a lot of things, LA goes through things, but a lot of you people don't come from these places. Complain, bicker, complain. A lot of you need to change. And you know who it's from. I don't see. Well, no, I can't say that because I've saw other people for other races as well. But I also can tell you these are all entitled Americans.
So what are y'all doing for gas? You all knew this storm was coming, right? So you gonna give us bag lunches, bag breakfast?
What in the audacity, privilege, and entitlement is going on here?
Real talk alert.
I mean, you guys are in the midst of a natural disaster. A Category 5 hurricane, one in which people are dying outside of that fancy resort. One in which the locals, the resort workers, are away from their families serving you? I mean, my God, show some respect. This is utterly ridiculous, and it shows other countries just how a lot of Americans are. And then I heard somebody complaining, the bar's not open. The bar?
A woman urging residents to leave right away.
You're asked to evacuate now! Stop the Caribbean Sea from blocking out the only road that leads to the airport.
I have so many questions. You know, I travel a lot, and I never travel unless I look at the weather patterns and I look at the best time to go to a particular place. We've traveled all over Europe. When we went to Dubai, the first thing we checked is when is the best time to go to Dubai? It's definitely not when it's hot. So we went in December. I mean, come on, y'all. Did nobody check? Like, the hurricane season is June to November. It's Googleable. And then people are complaining that they're being price gouged by the resorts, right? Well, y'all do know that the resorts are primarily owned and operated by companies and investors out of the United States. I mean, shared with Spain and Canada, but we got our hands all in that price gouging, y'all. So come back home and complain to them. But don't beat up the staff. What the hell did they do? They're trying to serve you away from their families. Knock it off. This is ridiculous.
Jamaica. When y'all feeding us pastries for breakfast and we still had to pay full price to stay here? Like, come on.
Well, you know, it's a disaster.
We're going to get something to eat.
The American
so what
accent.
Y'all doing for gas? You all knew this story.
We're not doing for gas.
Right? So you going to give us bag lunches, bag breakfast, some pastries?
So she mad say she'll get back. You must, don't eat it. Don't eat it.
Yes. You all knew this storm was coming, right? So you going to give us bag lunches, bag breakfast, some pastries? That's so different.
I really want to shout out the Ryu Palace for making sure that I was safe, I was good and fed.
Those two videos are from the same resort in Jamaica. And you can clearly see you had one, the lady was upset that they're not feeding them and they're still charging them. Now, I want y'all to understand this. Most of the resorts in Jamaica are owned by people who are not even Jamaican.
You know, I was happy to see that because I see the sisters complaining, but a black man made a video and was appreciative. I loved it. Seriously, it brought a tear to my eye. Because as soon as I saw it, I said, that's the attitude you should have. Right now, turmoil, chaos is happening. Don't be the problem. Fix the problem. Because I be trying to help people up. and I can barely walk. I'll be picking people. I'll be trying to. Why? Because it's a catastrophe happening. Try to figure out whatever you can do to help others.
They will never understand. So they're owned by Americans and Europeans and so on, right? So when she's saying the Jamaicans are still charging you, no, the Jamaicans are not still charging you. Now, in the second video, you saw a guy who's thanking the staff for keeping them safe and, feeding him. Sure, it might have not been the steak, the lobster, but they still provided something for you. And in fact, the lady in the first video, she's lucky there's staff there to even complain about. These people have family members, homes that they can't go home to because they're taking care of you technically right now. Now I'm gonna go further and said, so when you book this trip, you didn't see where it says hurricane approaching. And you didn't think maybe I should leave before it hits. No, you wanted to stay. So now you have to live through some of the things that the locals have to live through. In fact, you're not even going through that. You're at a resort.
Who was that lady going off on the employees in Jamaica at that Rue hotel? She going off the employees telling them, well, we don't want pastries. What are y'all doing to accommodate us? I'm about to go across the street and the man is just being so nice and he's telling her, hey, all that is closed over there. Baby, you try to get a trip on the low, knowing that you was in hurricane season. Have some sympathy. These people have families. They have homes that was probably destroyed. I'm so glad that girl was recording. I'm so glad that you showed her face. Have some sympathy. You just went over there and just gave all of us a bad name. Y'all, we all don't act like that. Prime example of spoiled. I always think that you can get your way. Have it your way. Well, not this time. She mad because she hungry. Baby, you don't eat them pastry, you be all right. Trust me, you can miss a meal. Wow, so honestly, I'm surprised there was any employees there in the first place. They chose to be at work, at their job. Baby, let that hurricane be going on. Y'all not gonna see me there.
Exactly. And I always make sure to say, and I know some guys are probably tired of me saying it, but I always say it. Why? Because if someone watches it, they're gonna say, okay, at least he's telling the truth. What do I always say? Not all Black women are like this. I repeat, not all Black women are like this. Just the ones who are spoiled and entitled. Why do I say that? Because yes, you'll find some men there who are also like them. Also, you'll even find people of different colors. Yes, the ignorance comes in all shapes and sizes. It's not just Black people, it's a lot of others as well.
Talking about the woman was from Bermuda, the one that was acting up at that Montego Bay Hotel, going off on the employee because she didn't have nothing to eat except the pastries, even though they was in a category 5. Probably lost their house and their family members, and you're yelling at these people. It's still being decent to you. They didn't have to be at work, because I wouldn't. The woman on the camera did side with her, because I heard her say, wow, when she said, the woman complaining and said she was going across the street, go get something to eat, and the employee said, it's nothing over there, they're closed down, which is duh. The girl that was recording said, wow. That's why she probably never did say anything, to further let me know that you was on their side, because I surely would have said something. Knowing me, I like to keep it classy and demure, but in category 5, that would have upset me, and I know I would have said something. Y'all talking about she's from Bermuda, well, y'all missing the point, because I don't care where she's from. I know she looks like me. I am her and she is me, and it was embarrassing to see. Really, it's really sad. You done booked during a hurricane season. What did you expect?
Real talk.
No excuses for how she acted.
I heavily doubt she was from Bermuda. I doubt it. Right? Well, isn't Bermuda an American place? I believe, yeah. Still, I doubt it. Like, why are you acting like that? Look, we got to stop it. I think people that are entitled shouldn't travel. I'll tell you what happened though. They got their trip on discount. You know, when you book a year in advance, they booked a year in advance, said, wow, these tickets are cheap. Wow. For the resort, it's cheap. Okay, we going in. Yeah, we gonna have fun. We gonna have fun. You got what you paid for.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Guys, our whole trip's been lovely, but as one of the only black parties in our hotel and within our the area, we've been approached by so many different people asking to take pictures, just fascinated by our, I don't know, culture, skin colour. And at first we thought it flattering, but we just thought it's not really, like, it's kind of like a microaggression, whether they're aware of it or not. It's kind of jarring, and we thought we could escape it. But even at the airport, trying to fly out home now, we just got approached again. Like, it's actually kind of annoying. Like, are we a tourist attraction? I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, are we an attraction? Oh, like, I don't. These two are entertaining it. Get out of my friggin' face.
We need another picture.
Saying this. That's why I had to put this video in here. Because these young black girls, they're fit for travel. This is what I am talking about. Make us look good overseas, right? That's what we need. Make us look good, good attitude, good energy. And the great thing about that is they're young. Young children, not entitled. I love to see it. This is what I love to see. This puts a smile on my face. Why? Because we need more like this. Because now we're at the day and age where black people are going to travel more. And a lot of places, they're not. Look how the guy's touching her hair. They're shocked, like, wow, I see black people. And they're showing the right attitude. People are going to take home that experience and say, yeah, I met some black girls. They were so nice and friendly. That's what people are going to take home with them. Great experience. Unlike what happened in Japan. I should have played that video. You guys already know about it, though. They were acting a fool on airplane. I'm happy they're not like that. This is good.
Step down. Go ahead, go.
And see, I said it though, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. You got hood rat. What do you call it? Booger woofers? Booger woofers everywhere. Karens. She's drunk. Having an outburst. Yeah. Not just black people, but let's continue.
I'm not being mean. Yeah. I just said. No. Okay. Yeah. Here, come with me. We're gonna go that way. You have a driver's license?
Do?
You see it?
But I would like you to tell me why.
I will. I'll explain it to you.
I'm just apply with bullshit.
All right, come on. Come on. You're in a secure area. Come on.
Oh, well,
Huh? Come on. Can you what?
Smoke.
No, you can't smoke.
My ears are plugged.
All right, come on. I'm Sergeant Marshall. I work for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office.
And what is the problem?
I know. Sure, that way.
Dougie?
That way.
Go. You started it. Go.
Is this your husband?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me have your ID. Hey, you can go ahead.
No. Not until you tell me.
Okay. Listen, I'm
What
going
is
to
the
arrest
problem?
you if you don't give me your ID.
You have
Plain
no
and
right.
simple.
No right.
Yes.
Actually, you know what?
Drunk.
My son.
Give me your ID.
What? I'm what?
Drunk and disorderly.
Well, that would be from Allegiant, wouldn't it?
Listen, I don't care. I didn't give you the drinks.
I'm not drunk.
Marcy,
No.
give him your ID.
Give me your ID.
Marcy, just give me your ID and go home. Let's go. Come on.
You go.
No, I'm not.
This all started because of you.
It's nothing to do with
Listen.
It did.
Listen, this doesn't have to be that hard. I just need your information.
Exactly right.
Are you what's her name?
Marcy.
Spell her first name.
No.
M-A-R-C-Y.
Wait.
Hey.
Go.
Stop it.
No.
Stop.
Arrest me.
I may.
I welcome it.
I may. Don't touch
I
me.
welcome
Do
it.
not touch me.
You know why I welcome it? Because I have it all on video.
Okay, what's her first name?
Marcy.
Spell it.
M-A-R-C-Y.
M-A-R-C what?
Why?
Ma'am.
Stop it.
Stop.
You know what? I've been waiting for 5 hours to have a cigarette.
Stop.
Arrest me.
Stop.
Arrest me.
Marcy, stop it.
No.
As soon as we
it
get,
all started
as
from
soon,
you.
hey,
From me, what?
Your mouth.
as soon as we get, ma'am, as soon as we get this over with, you'll be able to go get your stuff and you'll be able to leave.
Go home.
But
Marcy,
if
I
you
don't even care.
give me your ID.
No,
Mr.
I'm
Marshall,
not.
Sergeant.
Because you know what?
Oh, what's that?
Sergeant
Allegiant.
Marsh. What? You guys live in Florida?
Overserved his ass
fine.
all night.
That's fine.
Not
That's
mine.
fine. That's fine.
His.
Do you live in Florida?
No, we live
No.
in Michigan.
Okay.
Arrest
Well, I need to identify her, and
No.
I'm not going to let her
Your
go.
ID.
No.
Give her
This
ID,
is
we'll go.
for what?
Would you
Hey,
please
stop
give her her...
yelling.
Tell me for what?
300 Central copy name and
Would
date
you
of birth.
just give her
No.
ID and
For
we're going
what?
to go?
For
Would you
what?
give her the ID?
Hey, stop.
I would like to know
Stop.
what
right
I
here.
get.
Marcy, come
Hey.
here. Marcy!
Ma'am.
I'm going to have a cigarette.
Ma'am.
I'm going to have a cigarette, or you can arrest
Come
me
over
right
there.
now.
Come over there right now.
Just give her
I'm
your
giving you
ID.
your last chance right now.
Marcy.
You have no right to
Marcy.
be doing this.
Yes.
Yes, she
I do.
does.
What did I tell me?
You're
what
not
I did.
identifying. You're not identifying yourself.
No, you tell me
Marcy,
why.
give me your goddamn ID. We're
Shut
going
up.
home.
Stand by.
You can't